Okay, for today's video, we thought we would show you some of our favorites from the past month of April. It is now May, and so we have pressure to get this video up and going for y'all, so you'll have a new video.
Let me just go ahead and mention none of these products were given to us for free, but we wish they were. I'm going first? Okay, everyone's staring at me. We already know that Not Your Mother's I love. Well, there's a new one that I'm adding to the group. So they're both Not Your Mother. Oh, there we go. Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Soft Waves. See, salt. There's a lot. This is a really long name. We use it in this order so it works right. I tried one without the other and it didn't work right. So the deal with this is I like to use this one first and then I go in and spray this one. This will actually give it some bend so it's not completely straight. So what I do first, I go in.
I love when I make this video.
Everybody just recorded. So I'll go right here and I'll spray my dry shampoo in, or this is my texturizing dry shampoo. But hold it away, a couple sprays, and then pick it up with your hand. So your hair is dry at this point. I'm not talking, this is not a wet scrunch. Where, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me get the curls. So yeah, you just spray this in, pull your hair up, give it some bend, go back in, spray it with this, and then finish off with hairspray. So it gives your hair some texture, it gives it some bend, so it's not completely straight, flat, and you don't have to use a curling iron. I think that's what I'm trying to do with this.
Oh, you don't use a curling
That's
iron?
what I was trying, that's the whole point. I was like, I don't want to use
I didn't hear you get to that point. I thought it was with the curling iron.
Yeah. I don't want to have to use heat on my hair every day.
So
but I
you
don't want it
get
to be straight.
a bend without a crunch.
You get a bend without a crunch.
And without heat.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
We've all talked about I don't like to dry my hair, but this is a heat activated root boost by Moroccan oil. So a couple things. A lot of people say, I've done reviews, I've looked at it, that you don't feel any like products left over, doesn't make your hair greasy or anything. I kind of disagree. I think you can definitely tell you have product in your hair after you've used this day 2, day 3, whatever. However, it does its job, so it's worth it. If it does your roots and it lips it, then whatever, okay, you can wash your hair. It's still not like you have to wash it the next day. You can wash it 2 days later, whatever you're gonna do, but you do have a little bit of product in your hair. So this is, I don't wanna spray this because I will literally spray Amy's face.
It's okay, I'll move it. Those products all smell really good, don't
Oh,
they?
they smell so good. Which I love a product that smells good, but this morning when I sprayed it and put it in, I was like, it smells clean, kind of a little bit beachy, but not overly like coconut. So it smells very good. Okay, so my hair was kind of dry this morning, so what I did was I just wet my roots and then I separated it and sprayed it in different pieces, and then I just went back with my hair dryer so that it did activate. You can't just spray it in and like lift it, you have to put some heat on it. Just a little, I didn't put a lot, I didn't dry my whole hair. So I just put it back into my roots. When I dried it, then I took it and I clipped it up, so I just let it sit for a while, kind of marinate up in that area. Let it sit. And I love it. I love it for this. I love it when it's down, but it's really, really good. I've noticed when I put it up like this, I feel like my hair sometimes when I put it up and I tease it, it will slowly start to like fall. You know what it's Yes, it's not cute. And this prevents that and smells good, and I think a little is gonna go a long way. So separate your hair, spray it in, dry it.
So I have to use heat on my hair every day, or I look like I stuck my
This is like
finger in an electric socket.
dimensions of it. No,
So my hair is naturally curly, naturally dry. I've said all that before. And it's just, I have to straighten my hair with a blow dryer. It's just not cute. I look like a triangle head. It's not pretty. I need to one day take a before and after.
You should.
Because it's intense. The curl.
I don't even think
is a
I've
real
ever
thing.
seen.
Is it intense?
It is. I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating, am I? No, it's bad. It's really bad. So I can't air dry. And so I have to use heat every day. And my hair is already kind of pretty dry anyways, regardless of the heat that I use or don't use. So I need to do a mask pretty often. And I try not to do it too often because that can happen too and it weighs your hair down. But I do use this one about every other week and sometimes I don't even get to do it but once a month.
Yeah.
But it's the Matrix Total Results Miracle Creator. And what I do is I wash my hair, put this on, and like put it in like a little clip in the shower. And then while I shower and do everything else, I let this sit on my hair, and it literally like transforms your hair. You get out and you're like, oh, my hair looks healthier.
Even wet, you can tell it.
Yeah, it just feels different. It feels like
so
coated
good.
or protected. So I love this, and when I'm like feeling really frizzy and frazzledy, as Rhett calls it, frazzledy, then I put one of these on, and it literally makes my hair look so much better. So yeah, I love this stuff. Super easy to use.
Okay, I know we both have Elizabeth Arden products. They told me about them first, and then I was like, ooh, let me go check that out. So I did. Elizabeth Arden, they have a few different moisturizer. This one is called Visible Difference. It's massive, but I use a lot.
Is this nighttime?
I take no, 2 times a day. I go morning and night.
So you can wear that under your makeup.
Oh, it helps makeup so much.
Good.
Yeah,
I
so
love that.
I love this one. I put on like a generous amount, so that's why I've used a lot, but it's a massive container. So with this one, what I was struggling with, and it was like a combination thing. So I was telling Linz today, like texture of my skin, I've always had issues with it, that like I just have a ton of it, especially like I can always tell on my forehead too. So I've been increasing water, less dairy, and using this, and I feel like it has changed the texture of my skin, and it's helped smoothed it out. I use it in the morning and at night. Morning, I put it on right before I put on my foundation, and it helps my foundation go on smoother. Elizabeth Arden smells good 2 times a day. Marshalls is where I get mine.
No way.
I get it at Marshalls. And
That's
it,
where I got mine at too.
Such a
They
good
have
price.
this
I think
at
it's like
Marshalls. That's where I got mine.
20 something
Because,
dollars.
okay, I was talking to Linz recently that, you know how we always say switch up your shampoo conditioner?
Yeah.
She's like, switch up your moisturizer.
Yeah,
Because I was
I
like,
did
mine's
it.
not working.
I did it.
So that might be
Switched
one I
it
need to
up.
try. Okay,
Cool.
And you have pretty sensitive skin, and all that doesn't bother your skin. So
I can't use this all over my skin. It's too much.
I don't
It's
all
rich.
over my skin.
So but I can use it in areas,
Yeah.
and I mainly use it on my lips.
Ooh, okay. Oh,
Good to
tip. You can use this on your lips.
I mean, let me smell it and see if it
Oh,
smells
it
like
doesn't
mine.
smell good.
I have to get mine and see if it smells.
Oh
the same.
yeah, it doesn't smell very good.
Strong, like a. There's not a scent to it. I think like it's not scented. It's fragrance free. I always try to go for. Sorry, this is Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. Okay, I got it in the fragrance free because I have pretty sensitive skin, so I try to go as like bland as possible. I don't know if you bland, what you can use, neutral as possible with skincare. I don't get very adventurous. It's a skin protectant. Lindsay's touched on the lips. Is it like a lip protector that you showed?
Yeah.
Not long ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And now
I
you
checked
have
that
a
one. I think our last
moisturizer, and
video.
now I'm showing the 8-hour cream. Apparently, this is like miracle worker. Like Lindsay said, this is not something I wear underneath my makeup. It's too thick, too heavy. A lot of times I put it on. I actually don't even like to wear it at night because I feel like it needs a while to absorb into your skin. So I will probably put this on in the morning if I'm not going anywhere, if I have a problem area on my skin, need a little healing on a couple places.
That's what works. It works best.
Yes,
for me.
It heals,
Mm-hmm.
blemishes, and
Yes.
if you picked at skin
And it helps
all that kind of
prevent,
stuff.
I think it helps prevent scarring, or it lightens those scars, like if you have picked at your skin.
So dark spots, all
Yes,
that.
just it's like a skin corrector and protectant. I put it pretty light in between my fingers, and I just pat it into place. I don't really have to rub it into my skin. I just kind
Because
of
it's almost like a
gel.
Vaseline.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it feels. Good. That's what it feels like.
Descriptive words.
Nobody wants to put makeup over Vaseline, but it is such a good product that you do want to use it. I think it just evens out your skin tone completely and just heals different areas of your skin too. So your face is prepped and ready. Especially in the summer, I don't like to wear as much makeup in the summer, and I think you can get away without wearing as much makeup in the summer. So this is just pretty. And gives you, it, honestly, if you're not wearing anything, it gives you kind of a glow, a shimmer to it. It's pretty. So that's the end of my. Let's just say we're fans of Elizabeth Arden.
Yeah, we love Elizabeth.
If you're listening, if you're listening, this is a shout out.
Okay, so in the last couple months, I've had like some problems with my skin. So normally when I start feeling like, okay, there's some problems going on, I try to like back down my products and figure out what is causing what. And I told y'all, I even talked about it in our last video that I was having some issues. And I told y'all that my diet was sort of off, and I kind of have corrected that mostly. It's mainly dairy that does it for me. It just kind of clogs my pores. And I'm kind of prone to that anyways. And I had tons of texture on my forehead. So eliminating dairy really helped that for me, and drinking more water, of course. But so I backed off of pretty much all my products to try to figure out, okay, what was going on with my skin. And then I slowly add products back in. And so one of the things that I like to use is a toner. And I had a Neutrogena toner, and I still really like that toner, but I thought, let me see if I can just try to invest in something that's going to be even better for my skin than that one. So I got this Peter Thomas Roth Matte Complexion Correction Pads, and this is not cheap. It's not a cheap product. So what I do to make it last longer is I cut the pads in half, and that's like, it has plenty. I use both sides of it because one side has a tiny bit of texture to it. I'll show you one.
That's an example.
So that's what I do. I cut it in half. So I use this side first, and then the textured side second. And I've had these a while, and I still have plenty of pads.
How many do you have in it?
I'm not sure how many 60 pads come in it. So you can
sometimes with your
20.
skincare, you get what you pay for.
Yeah. So I really like these, and I think that although I'm not completely like perfect right now, we're getting there, and I'm working on it.
Say yes.
And so, and I think this has really helped me, and I like it. So. Yeah.
Lindsay is skincare queen. Whenever somebody asks me about skincare, I'm always like, what do you recommend?
So much wisdom.
So, and I don't think that I've ever really tried but maybe one other Peter Thomas Roth product that I can remember. So, and this one is actually for, it's like to clear skin, clear up blackheads, refine pores, and reduces the appearance of fine lines. So I like products that do both because I need anti-aging products. At my age, I need all the help I can get. And then I'm still blemish prone, even at my age.
So
and I don't like to try a bunch of new stuff at one time because I have to be easy on my skin. It doesn't like, so I just added that in. And yeah, I added one other thing in, so maybe I'll show y'all.
Okay, so we're on to makeup. Favorite makeup products.
Go.
Okay, all right. A butter bronzer by Physicians Formula. Love this.
I didn't know you use Physicians Formula.
I did. I just recently tried it, and I really like it. It smells really, really strong. So let me advise you. It smells like coconut. I love coconut. It's very like a beachy vibe. If you don't like coconut, don't get this.
It's pretty strong,
but it's just very strong. But I like stuff like that. I like tropical. I don't notice it once I put it on my face.
I never. I've been close to you and had it smell.
Okay,
well, you have it on today.
I have it on today.
You don't smell like coconut.
So when you're whirling your brush around in it, that's when I smell it because you've worked it up. And then when you first put it on, but after that, it's not like I smell coconut on my face. So the best way to describe it is almost like it has a sheen to it. I guess that's the best way. So you
it's not flat.
It's not flat, exactly. So your Hoola bronzer, I know you can get the matte version, and that's completely flat. So the only time you can tell is when you catch the light a certain way, and then like it'll glow a little bit. The light will reflect.
So
I think that's pretty.
I think it's pretty when your face isn't too flat.
Yes. So it question today too. You're like, is it dark enough? Now I'm very pale. I'm very white, and just recently got a couple shades darker. So I have the darkest one you can get, and it shows up really well. Now for somebody that's way tanner than me, it's probably not gonna work, but these are for your girls that are a little bit more fair complected.
Do you just bronze with that?
I bronze with
you
this.
don't
I don't contour with it. I use something else.
That was the word I was
yes.
like looking for.
Yeah, so I bronze with this, but like I say, if you are dark, might not work for you that well, but if you have more fair skin like us, you're gonna love it. It works great. So butter bronzer.
So makeup. This is a lip gloss by NARS, and it's called Instant Crash. I don't like to wear nude in the winter because I'm so pale. I look like sheet face.
Sounds like you said something else.
Cheat face. Okay. Oh my word. But when I get a tiny bit of color, I'm not afraid to use more of a dark eye and go with, or as dark as I get. I'm not really a smoky eye person, whatever. If I could do it, I would. So I will use a nude lip color. This does not, okay, y'all know lip colors are glosses that have like straight up glitter.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
it's not
like
bad.
hurt your lips.
It's a lip
I'm like,
scrub
this
and a
is
lip
ridiculous.
gloss. This does not have that. It just has like a little bit of a sheen, like Amy was saying with the bronzer. It's a small,
Which makes your lips look fuller.
Very pretty. And I always have a hard time with nudes because I have a pretty, I don't know.
Pigmented. You have
That's the word.
very
Thank you.
pigmented.
Pigmented lips, and I can't ever
They're
get it to
beautiful.
go nude. So when I want to go nude, I really feel like I have to work and layer and layer. And today I just did like a nude lip gloss from a BH Cosmetics lip palette, and then I just did this over top. But I think this is pretty. Even though my lips are pigmented, it's pretty just by itself. So it's not as nude and neutral, but
It cancels out a lot
it
of that.
does. It's really pretty. It's just a little something without going
What's the name of
over
it?
the top. Instant Crash.
Instant Crash.
And then with this, I was just going to share, y'all have heard us talk about BH Cosmetics before. We all love this. This is the, good grief, backlight primer. So I use this under my skin, but recently I have, as I'm done with my makeup, at the very end, I'll pump just a tiny bit on my hand and I'll just tap it in different places, and that gives a little bit of a glow without it being, maybe more dewy, not so much glowy, just a little bit of a dewy look. So you can use this under your foundation and over your foundation
I like
without
that.
it getting
Yeah, that's a
cakey.
good tip.
I like that. Very good.
Still there, we're good.
That's real funny.
Still there.
Okay, so the other day I was telling Amy about a product that I was trying and really liking. Well, then a couple weeks later, I decided I didn't like it that much.
should have
And
bought
this is
things
what
you don't
it is. So it's the Makeup Revolution, the luxury baking powder. It's just that I don't love it. And I was trying
That's
to be
Optimistic.
thrifty.
Oh.
I was trying to, and this is only $8, so it's like a great deal for what you're getting. And it's not that I hate it. I just was not loving my makeup. I like sound super critical. I'm like, I hate my skin.
Yeah, tell us what you do like.
So anyways, I just wasn't liking my makeup. So I was like, what am I not liking? So I went back and got my Laura Mercier. And now I like my makeup again. So it's not that I hate this. It just wasn't. It wasn't good enough for Laura.
How much is the Laura Mercier?
Oh, it's
Nothing
like
compared.
60.
Okay, so 8 and 60. She likes this $8 worth.
But like,
But she likes this
here.
60.
Way
Yeah. So I'm just.
You
I'm
can't
skin
compare to Laura
products.
Mercier.
No, and like I feel like your skin is just something that you can't skimp on. So
That's-
if you can find a powder at the drugstore
That's-
that you like, terrific. But I
But
haven't
this ain't
found
it.
one yet.
This
so
ain't it.
Laura, you're still my girl.
If you want us to try anything else, let us know.
At Laura Mercier. Here's mine. Mine's super easy. Nail polish, y'all. But I will say, I've been in the search, like Kendall's been in the search for a good nude lipstick. I needed a nude nail polish. Now, I'm not talking about a pink nude. I love pink nude. But this is
that what you're
truly
wearing?
a nude. Yeah.
Very pretty.
And it's
Yeah.
not like white nude.
No,
and
it's not
pink
like-
nude.
It's like
nude.
a creamy, beigey cream, but light enough. So you have like your khakis and your like those colors, but this is not that. It's still like a spring. I love like when people have like really tan hands. I'm working on it. Like you have tan skin and you have a pretty contrasting nude. I like it. So it's Essie. I found this one. It is called Topless and Barefoot. That is the name of the color. It's hard to show you here because of the lighting is so bright, but it's just a really pretty, like a creamy.
It is very pretty.
It is pretty.
I know,
nude.
let me see.
I love it. I love it.
You should put some on my hands. Mine aren't painted. Oh no! I'll get it in my hair. Trust
So
me.
yes, favorite color. I've used it 3 times already this month.
Random that I love. Okay, we usually use the Urban Decay setting spray, which I have in a travel size and in a large size, so obviously I'm a fan. But I recently tried this Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist. So it's like a setting spray and a mist, and it's okay, I've used this word 15 times, but I love dewy looks in the summer. I think
Yeah.
it's pretty. I think your skin looks hydrated and moisturized. So I love to put this on right as I finish. It doesn't like clump up or anything. It just leaves it feeling very fresh, very cool. It's a good mist, and it smells. Everything in the Tarte line smells really good. and it's not fruity. So I really like it. And this tiny little bottle, which I'm just like trying as a sample, has lasted already like through the month of April, and I could still squirt it a few times. So.
I mean, I didn't put my setting spray on today.
You said that right. That's important.
I didn't wear my
Do y'all
setting
want to see
spray.
how it sprays?
You can do it on my face. Do it on my face.
Don't waste it.
Love it. Love it. I really did. Oh,
Sorry, I sprayed a little harder in my face.
you got really
It
close.
was sore.
You got really close. That smells good. I like
Doesn't
that.
it smell
yeah,
good?
it does. It smells great.
Okay,
Lens,
so
what you got?
my random one is this Nivea Essential Enrich Body Lotion. The only thing I don't like about this is I don't love the scent.
Does it smell like
feel
shaving
like, I can't remember.
Everything in Nivea smells like shaving cream.
Okay, but y'all,
smells
I
more
have
like
to
baby
demo.
powder.
I have to demo.
I feel like it smells like baby powder.
I have to demo.
Okay.
Okay, that might be a little
That's
bit much.
impressive. Wow. That's impressive. That's a lot.
Okay, it gives y'all the prettiest glow.
Okay, it
and like you
does.
know, like how celebrities'
Your skin
legs
looks
always look like glowing and like gorgeous.
Yes, this is what this is what the face
y'all, I
is.
promise you, it is gorgeous on your legs.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Might need one
So
extra
I don't love the scent of it.
Okay, it smells like baby powder. That's the first thing I think of when
powder.
I
think it smells like
can't
shaving
figure out what
cream.
it is. I don't love it, but it doesn't
Okay,
stay
you're not
with you.
kidding. It literally has.
It's like gorgeous, and you need it for your legs this summer.
And Nivea is not that expensive.
No, it's not that expensive. It works, and it stays like it stays with the. Amy has coated herself now. So, anyways,
beautiful. Look at my shiny eyes. They're doing.
You can't see it right now. We're gonna do an Insta story on this.
That
Yeah.
is, and my
So-
arms, they were looking like alligator skin earlier.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Katie,
I like that.
Good.
Yeah.
I
My
like
hands
this.
feel nice.
it's good stuff.
If you have a question about the products that we used or where you can find
Or
them,
what we have on our faces
or what we
now.
have on our faces, comment or send us a message on Instagram, and we will answer that for you. We love interacting with y'all, so send us stuff, ask us stuff, and we'll answer those questions.
Thanks for watching.
Thank
Oh.
you.
I was scaring y'all up.